Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a couple more recipes out of my 1950s cookbook that I have that used to be my grandmother's. So this is the new Fannie Farmer Boston Cooking School cookbook. So definitely check out part 1 if you haven't already. So for this one, I made 2 more recipes, and in true Sam fashion, I made new recipes on camera. I don't know why I do that to myself. Sometimes they do not turn out, but I will say that for this video, I had a lot more success than I did for the first one. So I chose to do a brownie recipe. They turned out great. They were super soft and fudgy, very easy to make. And I made homemade brownies one time many years ago from a random recipe online, and they were too cake-like for me. So I was happy to see that these one turned out perfectly. I love like cheap box brownies and will always make them every now and then, but I'm glad that I have a solid recipe here now too. I also did peanut butter fudge. So this was actually the first time that I made any type of fudge. There are many recipes in this book for it. I have a couple other random recipes as well from family and friends. I did not know that it was quite simple. I mean, it definitely takes a little bit of patience, but I think I know the tricks now, and I definitely want to try to make more. I did learn the hard way this time that when I was stirring it after letting it cool, it hardened up a little too fast. So I kind of had to like search online real quick how to, rewarm it or how to re-soften it. And it still turned out great, but it's definitely a little softer than it should be. But now I know what to do, and we'll try it again. I also made some percolated coffee. Seth and I have had a percolator for many, many years. It used to be what we used for our daily coffee. A friend of ours used to own an antique store, and we bought a percolator from her store one time and just fell in love with it, took it camping. We have had a couple over the years because we're a little rough on them, especially when we go camping. We actually lost like a piece in Maine one time and had to buy a new one. So luckily they're cheap and they're easy to come by. And I will say, I always forget how much better it tastes than like your traditional coffee pot. It's definitely worth it, even though it takes a little bit more time to make. So I'm glad that this cookbook kind of reminded me to make some percolated coffee. My favorite thing about this cookbook is that a lot of the recipes for baked goods are not overly sweet. And they're also very simple ingredients, because I do feel like a lot of people kind of overcomplicate things now. It's just like how I've talked with sourdough as well in other videos. I feel like a lot of people just overcomplicate baking in general, and there's so many extra things that people add now compared to the 50s. Definitely share your thoughts below, or let me know if you're familiar with this cookbook. I did have a couple people on another video comment that they have this and love this, or that a family member had it. So it's cool to see that, and I'm thankful that this is something that was gifted to me.